This is Daze, a.k.a. The Nomad, and you are now listening to Freakin It with Lisa D on Fresh 92.7. Always want to say that. Hey, how you doing, Lisa? I'm doing all right.
Good. Good morning to you.
Yeah, it is morning time for me.
What's the time there? 5:30 a.m. or something like that?
Yes, it is. I think we're like 14 hours ahead of schedule.
Oh, my
14
goodness.
hours ahead over there.
That's dedicated
all right.
for you to wake up at this time.
Let me tell you one thing. I went to bed around 11 o'clock last night to be prepared for this morning. That's what's up.
Tell us, how are you feeling about life at this very moment?
Man, it just feels so, it's a blessing. I can at least say that. It's a blessing just for me to still be grinding like I'm doing right now with this music.
Did you ever think that music would take you as far as it has so far?
In a sense, yeah, because it was the only thing that I really had at that time when I first started rapping in the summer of 2000. It was something that made me believe in myself when I felt like nobody else believed in me.
What made you start rapping?
Hey, I started rapping in the summer of 2000 in Jersey City, New Jersey. When I started seeing everybody on the block, everybody had their own little clique, and everybody was spitting. And I was like, this is something I could do because, I used to play around with it, but I never took it seriously like that. But then when I started taking it seriously, I felt like, this is like therapeutic work for me because it made me feel different. It made me just feel, I can't really explain it. It just felt like this is something I needed to do to get my point across to the world, so to speak.
What's the main point you're trying to push as an artist?
I would say, I always tell people I'm the voice for the voices that can't be heard. And I say that because I want my music to inspire others that believe that they can't make it. Those who are less fortunate, like I am. I want them to hear my music and believe that it is possible to strive and be the best at whatever you do in life, no matter your circumstances. You know what I'm saying?
Has it been hard work?
Oh, it's been more than hard work. It's been a sacrifice for me, but it was something that I could do. I was willing to do. I was determined to do it, It's hard work, but hey, somebody has to do it.
It might as well be you.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, so do you remember your very first performance?
Yes. My very first performance was at a poetry show in Newark, New Jersey with my man Supreme. And, I used to do a lot of poems before I was rapping. So I did that poem, and the way the reception I got from the audience, I was like, yeah, this is for me. I could do this. I like the attention on stage also,
Sure. So were you nervous before you got on stage?
Oh, yeah. I was nervous. But once I opened up my big mouth, all the jitters went away.
Yeah. So you've got a big mouth.
Yeah, I do. But hey, at least I'm using it for a good cause these days.
Well, that's the main thing, right? So
Yeah.
how would you rate your success out of 10 so far?
I would say a 5.
Yeah, what would it take to get to the 10 out of 10 status?
Me being in front of the world at the Grammys. I used to always say that. When I first started rapping 10 years ago, when I started rapping in the summer of 2000, I used to tell people I could see myself in front of the Grammys saying I did it. And I thank everybody. Just being a dreamer, like I always said.
For sure. Who would you thank in your speech?
First, I would thank the man upstairs, because without him, none of this would have been possible. And I would just start naming people who helped me along my journey. And that's like a lot of people. I would at least say my man D.O. from Jersey City. He was my number one mentor. First time ever in the booth was with him in the summer of 2000. So I had to thank him because he put up with my nonsense in the booth. Didn't know how to record in the booth, so he had patience with me. I would thank Kenny Ken from the Unsigned Artist because he believed in my vision. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have had the opportunity to work with Norman Bell, who runs his company called Perfect Storm. And right now he's working with people like Mobb Deep, Bob Marley's son, So that right there, I would thank those people. And I can't forget my man QC Funk, because he was like my go-to guy when it came to my beats. So he helped me hone my skills when it came to writing music, to music beats.
Your latest single, Running Man.
Man, that Running Man, when 14K gave me that beat, first thing I said to him was, hey, this is going to be a classic. And sure enough, I just started listening to the beat, and I just wanted to write something that was going to be catchy, but at the same time still be me. And have that lyrical content into it and my story.
Do you know, when I play your track on a Tuesday night, when I wake up on a Wednesday morning, it's in my head. So that's a hit to me. So congratulations on that track. It's very catchy.
Man, I've been running all my life. Shit. And y'all don't even know half the story. I've been running everywhere, soul searching through the highs and lows of my life. And even when I trip, I get right back up. And I keep running, because I'm a running man.
Oh, actually, I'm going to be honest with you. She is so committed with me when it comes to this music that I'm not even going to lie. I've gotten this far within the last 2 years because of her. Real talk. Because a lot of people, when I had in my other previous relationships, they used to be like, you need a job, you need to do this, why are you doing this? So I felt as though they didn't really know me. They didn't understand that I needed to do this to help me better myself as a person, you feel me? But she, on the other hand, she understood me right from the door. Even though sometimes I get on her nerves like I do, like any couple,
Yeah.
but she still sticks with me. Like right now, she got up and got me some water to drink and said, good luck, and then went right back to sleep.
There you go. And then she'll get up and make you breakfast soon, right?
Yeah, right.
Hopefully.
Sometimes I might have to make breakfast. Or I got to make the breakfast for the kids
Yeah.
when they wake up.
Yeah. Is it difficult to balance family life with your career?
Actually, it is, but being that I have this woman in my life, it makes it much easier for me. Much easier, less stress, because she sees eye to eye with me. She really understands what I'm trying to do, and it's more than just music. You understand that this is like therapy for me.
Sure. What do you think has been the best feedback you've ever received from someone?
The best feedback,
Yeah.
I would say to be honest, I would say from Tony, aka 14K. The best, that was when when I first met Tony on the internet a year ago, about a year and a half ago. I was looking for a producer to do this song for me for a soundtrack that never happened. And he hit me back and said, I've been doing my research on you, and I really do understand you. And when he said that, that made me believe that, hey, I'm on the right path, because I found somebody who understood where I was trying to get at and wasn't trying to be biased at all. So him just giving me feedback, even to this day, if I need anything, if I need to know something about what I'm doing when it comes to my music, I call Tony. And he has no problem with saying, hey, P, you need to do this or you need to do that. This has to work like this. So I'm really starting to pay attention and listening to people when it comes to my music career, because I want to be on the top.
For sure.
But for me to be on the top, I have to listen and understand that this is more than just music. It's a business also.
So what would you say has been your best experience so far?
Well, besides being on your radio station, I would say my best experience is just really meeting people when it comes to this music. I mean, I met a lot of great people. So there's so many stories I could tell you. But right off the hand, my best experience as of right now will be Freakin It with Lisa D.
Yay! Sounds like I've trained you. Thank you.
I can't lie to you. I'm on a big time radio station. Whoever thought that I would be on a radio station? That wasn't even in my plan. My plan was just to make great music and put it on the internet and let the world hear it. And now look, I'm talking to you, so I must be doing something right. And I really appreciate that so much. You just don't understand. It's like the work I'm trying to do and the message I am trying to get across to people, you know, with my music. I really want to inspire others to be somebody, even if they're dealing with being a doctor or being a lawyer or just working at McDonald's. Believe in yourself and others don't.
He's a smooth operator. I'm talking about the smooth operator. By the smooth operator. Money talks, bullshit walks, that's the model. Drug money in his pocket like he won the lotto. He wore designer clothing and he talked like a boss. His bank account was never frozen, so that's the fast loss. He ran the city with an iron fist, killing and robbing with a crew that would shoot to kill like the Green Goblin. All he did was get money, get laid. Down in Miami, selling coke like the drug trade. Wiretapping people ratting, so he had